All right, what's going on, guys? So in this video, the nice people over at Vessels, they're a company that makes Kamado style grills. They sent me over a little 13-inch. It's called the Poco model is what it is. It's a smaller type of Kamado grill. They said if I want to check it out, tell them what I think about it, maybe do a review video. But in this video, what I'm gonna do is, because I'm still trying to kind of figure out the grill a little bit, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna smoke a burger, we're gonna make some guac and some bacon, and we're gonna slap it all together. And hopefully it turns out good, so stick around, guys, check it out. All right, so yesterday I got a chuck roast and it was just over 2 pounds, it was like 2.3 pounds. I went ahead and put that through the meat grinder. This is what we got right here. For right now, I'm just doing one burger. I'm gonna throw it on this little grill. All right, so we got our meat right here. We're going for a half-pound burger, so what you're looking for is you're looking for 8 ounces or 226 grams. All right, we got 225, that looks good enough for me. Using this Weber burger press made famous by Chud's Barbecue and Leroy and Lewis. Just gonna set that like that. Put the patty wax on top and just smash it down. All right, we got our burger. I'm gonna let this sit in the fridge for like 20-30 minutes just so it kind of sets up a little bit. Then meanwhile, we're gonna get the fire going, and then by that time, we'll be able to throw the burger on. Also forgot to mention, this is the bacon we're gonna go with right here. I'm just gonna put a few strips on the grill when I smoke the burger, and hopefully it cooks up enough by then. All right, I still got a little bit of charcoal left over from some cooks I've been doing. I've already used this a few times, just trying to get used to it a little bit. Got our heat deflector with the grill down there. Using some Fogo lump charcoal. And there is a good amount of charcoal in there. It really doesn't matter because you can always just shut it down when you're done cooking and you're gonna be able to save the charcoal. So now to start this up, you could use some tumbleweeds if you want to throw them in there. Those would be really good to use, but I got this blowtorch right here. We're gonna go with that. All right, that smoker is just about up to temperature, so I'm gonna season up this burger right here. So we're going with an all-purpose seasoning, salt, pepper, garlic. I got a little bit extra of some 16 mesh coarse ground black pepper. Since this is such a thick burger, you can just season it pretty good because you're not really gonna oversalt it. Yeah, I probably should have went over it with the pepper first because it's gonna be kind of hard to stick to it, but just make sure you push it in pretty good. I'm gonna use one of those meter probes just to make sure you get an accurate temperature on it. I'm shooting for like 110, 115, just so when I sear it, I'm gonna make sure it's not gonna go over medium. Medium well. I don't care if it cooks a little more just because it's a burger, it's not that big of a deal, but all right, we're all set up. Time to throw it on the grill. All right, we're going at about 250. I don't know how good you guys could see that. It's about 250. All right, so I'm using hickory wood. I'm just gonna throw a couple of small little chunks in there because this thing smokes pretty good just with a little bit of wood. It's only gonna be like probably 45 minutes smoking anyway. So I'm gonna drop in the heat deflector, grill going on top. It'd be nice if I remembered the bacon, so there you go. All right, very simple guac recipe. I got a couple of avocados. Got the juice of 1 lime. A couple serrano chilies. And a little bit of cilantro, and that's pretty much it. Sometimes I put onions, sometimes I don't. I just don't feel like doing it right now. Gonna eyeball some garlic, some granulated garlic. Just put a little bit in there. And salt to taste. Get a good amount. Just make sure you mash it up really good. Make sure you give it a little taste. Tastes good. Guacamole, there you go. All right, this burger already came up to temperature pretty fast. It's already at like 120. I'm just gonna let the bacon sit in there for a while because it's gonna take a little bit for that to cook. Just gonna let that hang out probably a little while longer. And when that's done, we're gonna sear up the burger and that's gonna be it. All right, so the burger is fully smoked. We got our double smoked bacon right there. So you could easily just sear this up on the grill. You could take the heat deflector off and clean up the grill grates, throw it on there, get a good char on it. But it got dark outside and it's not good for filming and I didn't feel like cleaning the grill grate, so I'm gonna use a cast iron pan in the house. And this bacon is looking good, but I might just throw it on the pan just to get a little more crispiness to it. But we'll see. You know, I'm actually tasting the bacon right now. It's fine the way it is. I'm not gonna throw it in the pan. so there it is, guys. The half-pound smoked, double smoked bacon guacamole cheeseburger. Super messy, super good. And it did pretty much almost get well done. I don't know if you can barely see, it's barely pink. You can't even really see it on camera, I don't think. You know, I was surprised how fast it came up to temperature because it was only in there probably less than 30 minutes on the smoker. Then I seared it off in the pan. Got a little too well done, but it's not that big of a deal, I don't think. A double smoked bacon is awesome. All around good burger. I'll be doing a review video on that little the Kamado coming up pretty soon. I just want to cook, you know, a couple more things on it. But other than that, guys, thank you for watching. Share the content, like and subscribe if you like the content. So thank you for watching. Peace out. There's a better look for any haters out there saying it's well done. I thought it was well done, but